Hi guys, welcome back to the CNA podcast.
Are you ready to rant?
The immigrant life to me.
We are happy to be here.
Ewo, the number of people's bomb have cleaned.
Almost everybody has a master's.
Did you not hire me because I'm black?
I was only black person. I jumped and started shouting, Jesus!
This is the Nigerian Abroad podcast. Let's get into it.
Today we have a as in
Welcome to the TNA podcast, guys.
Today we have a dual qualified lawyer, immigration solicitor with us, and good thing she's also our friend. So we know good people.
We do, right? we do.
You guys are so damn lucky.
We are. So, Omotolu, introduce yourself and your expertise. Tell us about you because I don't think I'm doing a good job at it.
Me, I'm just a girl that
studied
studied law. I'm just a girl that studied law.
Mm-hmm.
Law was never not like because I was going to say, okay, yeah, when I grow up I want to become a lawyer. Nah.
Oh, really?
I actually wanted to become a doctor, shockingly.
Wait. Two different
distinct professions.
When I realized that biology was my downfall, I was like, you know what?
Wait, what?
Of all things,
Biology is so amazing.
Not physics,
not math or physics or chemistry.
Oh, there was a math problem, but I was able to solve that.
Wow.
Thankfully.
Biology
But the
Kudos
biology
to you.
was just
Kudos to you, man.
it was the tipping point. I mean, it was just too broad, and it's shocking because law as well is very
That's
broad, exactly.
For some weird
You
things.
shot yourself
But
in
it's
the
just
foot.
that biology is just that human body, and then the other. It's just
The human body you have.
that.
I mean, that doesn't make it easy. So when did you come to the UK?
So I am a qualified solicitor. Let me not say solicitor. A qualified lawyer and barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. Exactly, that's how they call it. Barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. Hey. So yeah, that I qualified in 2018, and then re-qualified in the UK last year of August.
Okay.
So I am a UK qualified solicitor and a Nigerian barrister.
Wow.
Dwarf like that.
That's nice.
And I only came to the UK in 2020.
When did we came
we came to 2020 now.
You came in
October, yeah.
You came in September.
September,
I
yeah.
came in January, so yeah.
She had
so
9 months ahead of us.
Oh, so
Abi.
she's our senior.
Yes.
You know that thing. They say,
You had time.
Superior jackpot people.
Yes.
Senior.
Shortly after,
senior
I
jackpot.
came to the UK with the mindset, coming to school, and then lockdown happened. Yeah, I then did the rest of my course online.
Online, yeah.
Even when I knew all of them online, and I was like, why didn't I just do online course back in Nigeria?
In Nigeria, but I mean, it's not the same. But
It's not the same, but in the
Omo.
grand scheme of things, I came here because I wanted to live the school experience, but I never got to do that.
yeah, we not got to do that.
Oh my
campus.
God! Do you know one of my biggest things? I wanted
That
to.
you did not sit down.
I didn't sit down on the grass. You know, on the pamphlets, and you do like, you just be like,
And
international students just sit,
And when you're
sitting and
watching all
reading.
these movies
I
where all
never
of them
did
are
that.
having like picnics on the grass, all those kind of
God.
things, we did not have.
That's
it.
what I wanted to do. Not as if I wanted the degree.
can't
I just
relate.
wanted that.
You know, the funny thing is that just shortly before I went into COVID lockdown in March of 2020, I remember I had a last, let me not say a last night because it wasn't supposed to be the last, to be fair. COVID just happened abruptly. So me and my friends actually went to a party the night before, and then the following day they said, everyone, don't go outside, lockdown, everything. And then one of the persons that we actually attended the party with got COVID. And then we're like,
Ew.
screwed. We're going to have COVID.
But did you have COVID?
I did, but not then. I had COVID. Funny, I had COVID inside my house. It's messing in my house.
Yeah, that thing happens.
Not that I went out to get it. It came
That
to
happened to
meet
me
me.
too. That happened to me
So,
too.
and it was... Thankfully, COVID is over. But,
Exactly.
So we're back.
Yeah,
back
we're
outside
back.
with the breeze. Actually relating to
To
human
as
beings.
in and talk to people. Yes.
So
Not sure I enjoyed that, but sure. Wow, got outside. Anyway, so there's this tradition we have I'm saying this tradition because these are our second guests. I'm going like tradition we have with our guests.
It doesn't
With
matter.
the S's. So tell us your name and what Oyinbo people call you.
I don't suffer.
What you've been called by Oyinbo people.
I have been called several names. I think IJ, you would say,
I don't
used to
know.
rant on my WhatsApp.
What's up?
Every week.
The one that got me is always Mr.
Mr. Mr.
I've suffered in this UK. My name is Omotolu, and that's even my short. That's the short version of my name. My full name is Omotolu Afifumi.
Yes, I love
That's
that
my
name.
full name.
Me
But
too. I love
shorten
the name.
to shorten it and make it easier for people. So I thought. I said, let's keep it Omotolu for short. And if Omotolu is too big for you to say, just Tolu. It's
I
fine.
wanted to say Omo, but don't worry.
Omo coming in like,
Omo.
exactly.
Makes sense.
So I like Tolu for short, but for some reason, people, even to the point where I even had to shorten my name to a letter T. Just call me letter T. It was even terrible.
Because that shortening of name, my full name is Ijeme Yahweh. And I just said, first of all, the reason why I shortened it is not because I wanted it to be easier. It just did not fit on the passport. So if I was going to do Ijeme Yahweh, Nkechi Nyere, Mike Ombari, that would be like 2 full names. So I just did Ijeme. They didn't get it.
Even my name, Seth, they can't put the full name
There's the
on
Gemma, there's the Jennifer, there's the Jane. Yeah. I've been called James, by the way.
Ooh.
James, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so now I say IG, even the IG, it's IG. I'm like, girl, Instagram.
I
have to say my name is Ijeme, but you can call me IG as in I, just like the alphabet I and J, and then be like, okay, it's just your name I asked. Calm down. I'm like, I have to say this.
You have to explain exactly.
Because I've been called several, and I've been called.
Let's have it.
Get it off your chest.
I've been called Tulu, like Tulu. I've been called Omatulu.
You have time, or people have time.
Tulu. I've been called Omutulu. OMUTULU. Still that TULU. That damn TULU. You think it's like what is going on? I've been called Tulu, and I've been called OMU. OMU.
How?
So
Is this usually in emails, like when they type or when talking to you?
both. You think it's the writing? No, it happens.
Even in the speaking.
So I'm like, at this point, I'm like, you know what? Just bloody call me whatever you want.
Because you will have said, okay, if it is hearing, like if you're speaking to them and they're saying it, maybe they just have the whole pronunciation, whatever.
Yeah.
You're seeing how the name is typed. And
you
you're
can't just
still
copy and paste it or
Exactly.
something.
Literally have she at the side of my email, like literally underneath. You know when
As
you
in-
write kind regards and you put your name like Omotolu Oyewole, and then she. Someone had the guts to call me
Mister.
and I was like,
as for barrister.
Wow.
no, I'll forgive you for that. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I was like, and it was a Monday morning. You know when even Monday, you're already stressed on the Monday. Then you open your email and you're saying, "Dear Mr. Omatolu, I hope
You're like, I'll never help you again, Seth.
I hope this email finds you well." No,
It did not find me
it's
well.
not finding me well at all. Not finding me well. But funny thing is, my current work, where they call me correctly, and that's the first place I work at, and they would actually call me. In fact, they call me even Omotolu. They call it properly. And when I told them you can call me Tolu for sure, they even call me Tolu. Even better than black people.
Nice.
And they're white.
Yeah, they're white.
Just say, and they're white.
Like, that's very specific.
The people that call me Omatolu, Tulu are black people.
I'm mostly black people. That's interesting.
And I'm just upset. I'm your sister.
You say I'm your sister.
Well, okay. So I thought I was wrong.
So let's get into the meats of the matter. So, as an immigration lawyer, solicitor, what are the most common things that you see Nigerians struggle with when trying to settle abroad?
Are we doing Nigerians or general immigrants? Okay.
Immigrants.
Okay.
Where do I start?
From the beginning.
In the beginning.
Let's start from
In
the
the
very
beginning.
in the beginning.
Now.
I think, first of all, it's about visa applications. I think a lot of people think that they need to use a lawyer or an agent. I'm coming to the later word for
To be
that.
fair, it was my mom, but it's fine.
I think they think they need to use an agent or a lawyer before they can apply for a visa, which is, if I'm being honest, it's ridiculous. And I'm not saying it because I'm a lawyer. I'm saying it because if you are somebody that you are educated and you can read and you can understand and assimilate information, making a visa application should be the least of your problems.
You know, that was part of what we said on that
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah,
We were
yeah.
like, if you can actually use the internet, you can apply for a visa. But
I don't
please
know why
go
I
on.
feel so attacked by this though. Like I feel so attacked.
Sorry, I
feel
sound so.
It's just like if you can read.
I'm sorry. I just
No,
have to,
I used
someone
an
had to
agent
say
too when I was trying to apply for the US.
If you
So,
can
yeah, it
read,
happens.
Someone had to
You're
say
educated. To be fair, I guess I'm just
because-
kidding.
if you go on the, let's use the UK. Right? The UK is obviously the UK we're going to be using. If you go on the Gov of UK website and you are for any type of visa whatsoever, you'd see an eligibility criteria. You'd see documents that you need and all of that. It's literally written there. It's
Yeah,
not
see
more
all
than
the
that.
information that you
Now, I find that a lot of times people like to give too much information instead of giving
Just what
the
is
information
asked.
they've asked for. So you see people that they've said, okay, maybe bring a consent letter, and they're bringing consent, birth certificate,
To be fair,
passport.
it is the trauma of Nigeria.
Yes, I feel like there's
When they say in NYSC camp, bring one photocopy, say please 4 of each thing.
I feel
You're
like-
bringing
And that's the
everything.
thing, we keep forgetting that you're not in Nigeria.
You can't just take years of trauma.
exactly. And a lot of people have that. It's better that they don't have any reason to come back to ask me anything. No, let me give them everything that they need.
But that's the beautiful thing about the UKV and the Home Office. If they need further information, best
They
believe
would
you'll be
have
getting an email.
Although some
asking
people have
for what they
applied,
need.
some people have applied to the UK from Nigeria, like so they've gone to like the embassy in the UK and they've still been treated this way. So it's still like the Nigerian trauma. You go to the embassy, you're supposed to maybe do all your
Because
biometrics,
the
and they're not
Nigerians
ask-
are doing
exactly the point.
The
So it's
Nigerians
trauma.
in the embassy are
So
doing
you
it.
you cannot take years
see,
of trauma.
honestly, I get that.
Yeah, yeah.
I do get that. But I'm just talking. Let's talk about the basic visa application. Let's start with the basics. That's visitor's visa application. We all know that if you want to apply for a visitor's visa application, all you need is so a letter from the person inviting you. You need your passport to show like your details and all of that. You need proof of funds, where you're getting your money from. You need
Proof
to
of
show
employment.
That's not necessary. The proof of employment is not necessary. Actually, you don't even need proof of employment. If I'm being
So I
honest.
can
But
just
is
be
it not-
jobless
but is
and
it
I
not
just
that-
okay. As long
You
as I
don't
have
need
proof of funds, yes,
employment
okay.
because it's proof of funds that you need. I need to explain the source of those funds. So let's say,
Okay,
for instance,
so-
if you were going to write a letter
Inheritance.
inviting somebody, what you'd be saying is that I, Omotolu, I'm inviting IJ, to come and stay with me between this period of time. So let's say from the 1st of January to the 10th of January. I will be catering towards, she'll be living in my accommodation. I'll be
okay.
catering towards her needs and whenever I work at this particular place. That's all. They're not asking you to provide proof
Okay,
of employment.
that
Do you
makes
understand?
sense, yeah.
It's just in a letter of invitation. Now, if you decide you want to go and put proof of employment, they did not ask you for.
No, I
the
think
best.
what usually happens is in a case where somebody is inviting you, but then they're not sponsoring or they are not being financially responsible.
Yeah.
I've had instances where the person applying then has to show, it's a thing to explain the funds. So it's to say, this is how much I have, but this is where it is coming from.
Fair.
It's
Fair.
you see why I say it's very easy to
yeah.
everything boils down to the letter that you're writing. As long as you can give a valid explanation. Let's say, for instance, you received some funds that ideally you wouldn't receive on normal day in your account. That makes the money in your account like a bit more. As long as you explain that, okay, I got this fund from this person and it was done on this particular date. As long as it tallies with what is on your bank statement, there's a reasonable explanation, you've explained it. If there is need for you to actually maybe show that this person was indeed the person that transferred, you can even put a screenshot of when it was transferred to you. Yeah. And maybe if the person sent you like an invoice or whatever, just put it there. But if it makes sense and they read it, because it's the caseworker that is looking at the application. I always tell people, no two visas are the same. Similar, yes, but the same, absolutely not. So there's always going to be one difference in somebody's application. Your names are never the same, so you can never be the same.
Yeah.
That's a start from that. So it's you're never going to get a visa application that is like spot on the same.
Yeah.
Because we are all different people, and every application is always looked at on an individual basis.
Yeah.
Individual applications. That's how the caseworker will be looking at it. And God, and I always say pray too, because some caseworkers.
Because I know
They'll show you
someone. She has a business and she also works, but the business is making a lot of money. So when the first time she applied, they said that the money she's making from her job is not enough to prove that she can fund herself.
Okay.
So the next time she applied, she showed her business and all the savings. They said she has too much money for what she should be earning.
In the decision letter.
Yes!
That is very, I find that very
That was a long
crazy
time.
to
That was a
believe.
long time ago, and it was like she was not like, what do they want from me? So I think it was more of a thing of, it's probably a case of the bank statement did not make sense to them. So
At that
maybe
time.
it's a case of you have this lump sum of money, we don't understand where it is coming from. We are unable to tally it
More
together.
often than not, when you receive a refusal decision from the Home Office, they would explain. There's a part of the right reason for the decision.
Yeah,
They usually
yeah.
write, see the reasons below in the reasons for decision section, and that will give you an explanation of what the issue was. Now, for visitors visa application, which is let's just go for basics. When someone receives a refusal, obviously, for visitors visa, you can't appeal it. You can't do an administrative review. You have to apply again. When you're doing the next application, ensure that you correct whatever was the reason that they refused it in the first place. Because when you do that, that application is likely, more than likely, going to sail through. But if you don't correct it and you're repeating the same mistake, well, you get another red card. And
So
the more red cards you get,
it's not serious. It's not serious.
We're just getting her money anyway.
the thing is that the more red cards you get, the more difficult it is for you to get a successful application, because it's not be giving vibes of, you're now doing so much, you're repeating the same thing. It's just be giving like weird vibes to whoever is looking at the application. Like, this person is not serious.
Exactly.
We've told you already what to do. You keep doing
Like,
the same
it's like
thing over and over again.
you must think I'm a joke. Like you must think I'm
Like,
joking
bro, what do you
here.
think you are? If you're coming to my country, come correct or don't come at all. That's pretty much it. And people think UK not even visa, like visa applications generally in the UK are difficult. Maybe you would say I'm coming from a legal point of view, because I know what I'm doing, but I don't think it's difficult.
I actually agree with you.
If you sit down
And just
and you actually fill a city. And if you notice one thing about, there are some, when you're making an application, there's the part where they will say mandatory documents.
Yes,
There's
yes.
optional
So you
documents.
already know
Now,
what they want.
Those optional documents, they're not asking you to bring everything. They're asking you to bring those documents. The one you have, you bring. If they need more, they would ask for it.
Yeah.
But if you bring what you have and you submit it, it's more likely to go through if it's a straightforward application and there's no issues whatsoever. But if you are bringing things that they did not ask for, sometimes you even end up shooting yourself in the foot.
Yes.
I've seen someone that was going to do an application and they had already provided just the right document that they need. Then they went to go and bring a consent letter. That consent letter was the letter
Downfall.
that was the one that made the application rejected. And the reason was because he had an information there that they did not ask for, but it was a relevant information in hindsight. But if they had not disclosed that information at that particular point, probably would have gone through. And when I look at the refusal decision, it was giving contradictory. Like, you said something here, but then you've given us another letter that says another thing entirely. If that letter wasn't there, it would have tallied. And do you get? But then you've added something else, and it's like, what? Which is it? Are you A or are you B? You can't be both. You are either one of the other. So that letter was literally the slam dunk for that application. And now they came and they were like, how can we correct it? I'm like, you can try. No, you can try. And I actually meant it in the most sincere way, because some applications, if you even though you are not really, in terms of prospects, maybe it's not like a high chance, if there's still a slim possibility that it will be granted, you can try. And some people will get lucky and it will be granted, while some will not. When people get for applications that you can do appeals or administrative review, now for those kind of applications, you can still correct it if it's something that is just a minor error that maybe the caseworker did not pay attention to, and it's not your job to draw it to the attention that, this has been done, I feel like you've misapplied the rules, and this is what it is. And once you've clarified that application will pretty much sail through. But if it's a situation where the contradiction is just too much, I'm sorry, there's nothing like this, you can't just patch it. It's not patchable. Then it becomes very difficult. I'm like, let's just do a new application, and then let's just submit fresh documents. Now, it doesn't mean the Home Office does not have the document that they have. they have it though, but it's a long shot nonetheless. You try,
Yeah,
and if
yeah.
it doesn't work out, well, you
And
did
if
your
it
best.
does, yeah.
And if it does,
I have an experience of someone applying for a visa, and then they said the proof of funds was short by a certain amount of money, or so, something like that. So when we reviewed,
economy
and
review,
no, it was even they didn't even check it well. So we reviewed and like, nah, this is wrong because they didn't account for, I think, like a 5K. You know how they give sponsorship to Nigerian.
yeah.
So I think they didn't account for that when calculating the whole thing. So they had to send an email to say this was your error. So they admitted, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is our error. And
You have to remember that the people looking at your application, so they are human.
They are human
They
beings,
make
yeah,
mistakes
yeah.
too. They're not perfect. So as long as if you feel like they've missed a minor point in your application, and your application is one that you can do an administrative review, you can appeal. Do it.
yeah,
I think I agree with you that the visa applications are not so complicated. I did not know that when I was coming here, mostly because the power to make those decisions at that point wasn't really with me. So my parents were just like, so my parents were just like, we're getting someone to do it. So I was just like, okay, I'll just focus on what is in my power at the point. So that went south. But when I think since I've been here, I've applied for my graduate visa, I've applied for my husband's global talent, I've also applied for my own switch.
You apply for come on. Anybody that applies for global talent and then
Anyway. No, I'm kidding. But and each process, I think it started with the graduate route. I just sat down on the computer. My former flatmate and I, Chinom, so we just sat down and then we were just doing everything. Time to pay. We have paid. I was just like, let's just screenshot in case. We're just like, you're taking screenshot just in case. And then the same thing happened with the global talent visa. And that global talent visa was probably the most detailed and complicated one I've had to do. Yeah, so getting all the whole references, proof of work, all of that. I've forgotten what they're called, independent work. I've mostly forgotten. Maybe I've helped review other global talent visas, by the way. Anyway, but I looked at the entire process and I'm like, it's really not that difficult. And when you finish, and then especially when you now get a yes from the Home Office, you're like, so why was I wasting money on agents?
there is an
that
air.
agent you just mentioned. I will talk about.
Although there are some people who just want to. Sorry, there are some people who just want to outsource and they don't have the time.
Yeah.
Why are you outsourcing to an agent? Outsource to a lawyer. I know people will say lawyers are expensive. And yeah, we are expensive because
you worked out for it.
My dear, do you know how much I pay for my school fees?
So wait. Now that I'm in the UK and I know how easy it is to apply for visa, can't I become an agent?
You cannot, and this is where people see.
No, I wanted to say something. I wanted to say that wait first.
You know, that me talk.
There is an air of mystery with visa applications.
Yeah.
Even if you notice when you go to Nigeria, yeah, you know if you've ever been to the US embassy, there is a way that people act as if we are going to meet God. Especially US embassies. It was the creepiest thing. Like, I was shaking because of the way everybody, you know how you see people doing like, is it more than like people will not be, oh my God, let's just compose, let's do so. Oh my, like there's just that air of
If you
mystery.
breathe wrong, they'll say no.
Exactly. That you go
but
early,
US,
you go this, you
US
go,
is actually quite
you
bad
go-
because
no,
my
yeah.
colleagues, my white colleagues are also scared. Like they're like, okay, I need to get ready, I need to get all my documents.
Yeah.
So imagine if white people are actually going
Yeah,
to the same
exactly.
thing for you.
That
then
kind
who am I?
of- and then even Schengen from Nigeria, there's just that thing. So there's an air of mystery with visa applications. So I feel like that's that thing where people, when something seems big, people now prefer to give it to someone so that they don't make that mistake. And that's the thing. It's like there's this demystifying that
then
needs
the
to
agent
happen
now makes
with,
mistake.
do you understand, with visas? But anyway, sorry,
You
go on.
see that agents talk about agents.
Have you had experience with an agent?
Me.
Sorry, I don't mean to insult you.
I'm sorry, darling.
as in-
I have obligations. I've always done it myself. When I was younger, I mean, I'm pretty sure maybe my parents must have used agents because obviously I couldn't do application at that point because I wasn't like I didn't have that knowledge. But now that I've had that knowledge, even my parents will give it to agent. Tolu will do it for you. I've become the family lawyer. The thing I will
As
be.
it should be.
As in,
Everybody.
because she pays after
After
they
my
pay
mother,
school fees.
my mother will give her best friend. Oh, Tolu buying shit.
Because Omotolu is actually,
now.
you know how they say African parents only recognizes a few professions. You're actually that
Exactly,
profession.
one
So
of those
And I don't
professions.
want to be. I'm trying to.
my daughter is a lawyer. She will do it for. She
My
will do
father
it.
brags about it all
That's
the
good.
time.
Is it
He's
easy?
always like,
It's not easy.
Tolu is our family lawyer. Since when? You're paying me. You're paying me. Please. But when it comes and say do this, I will still be the person.
Before.
I'll do it.
I was
Who am I?
going to say.
They'll just start threatening you.
After all
and
the
then
money
they'll
you
just be like,
spend,
Exactly.
he says return on investment.
they'll just start threatening and be like, if you don't do it, we'll give agents now. And then you'll be like, no, I'll do it.
No, we did, and it's so funny because a lot of the visa applications that we did when growing up and everything, and the ones I've done now that I'm like I have the knowledge, every single one of them has been granted for some reason. I even have done applications to the US by myself. I just sat down there and just like looked at it. Okay, let's see what you're all about.
As long as everything tallies.
And
Yeah.
and I just did the application myself. Oh, you need this. I have all of that, and I submitted, and it was granted. I mean, it's even Canada granted. I'm like, okay. So if I can do all this by myself, I'm pretty sure anybody else can do it. I don't think it's about like my profession in general. I feel like it's just something anyone can do if you have the documents. But what I find is because people always want to cut corners.
Yeah.
You don't always want to do things right. You just want to cut corners, and that corner that you're cutting to cut you.
Is it? I was to follow to buy.
I'm sorry.
You know what? Let's just. I was going to say something
You sound
about
like a Nigerian. to cut you.
about
cut you one day.
visa types. So like work visas, right? Is there a way that Nigerian employers approaches that is different from the way
Why was that side?
white
Have you also
employers-
experienced Nigerian employers? Because
white employers approaches?
what is
there
this world that people are living in? I don't know about.
No, I haven't been employed by a Nigerian.
Okay.
No, I'm going very careful what I'm going to say.
No, of course.
If they'll come and catch me. But I know of people that have been employed by Nigerian employers, and even people that have been employed by black employers. So let's not even do it as
A Nigerian, so like an
I feel like it's a black,
not even
black
African,
thing.
yeah.
That's not even an African thing. It's a black thing, and I find that a lot of times in fact, we are our biggest enemies.
That's true.
Isn't the same thing we said in the last?
We are really our biggest enemies, and it's very, very sad because there are a lot of things that you would expect. I mean, like I said before, I thought I was your sister. I guess I wasn't. I'm not your sister.
Nobody knows you.
Let's just get on this. I'm not your sister. Let's just clear that. I am not your sister, because I would treat people irrespective of how like you look or whatever.
Yeah.
You just treat people good, and I find that a lot of times because people hear, oh, you're from Nigeria, or you're from Ghana, or you're from this, or you're from that. There's already this.
Yeah.
As this perception they have of you. You are like this. You must be like this. So they use that to treat people even when they are being employed. A lot of times, even in the care sector, that's that sector. Only God will judge them. Only God will
I'm very
judge
happy I
them.
only worked as an agency, so I don't really know what went
Let me
on.
talk, because I hear stories of how black employers treat black employees. I have seen it happen to people that I'm very close to.
Wow.
It has even happened to me that I'm talking, and it's sad to say the least. And they take advantage to the point where if you're on a work visa, they think they own you.
Yes.
Bro,
Yes.
now
It's
it's
like
slave trade.
yes. It's like slavery.
Those ones, we've moved on. If you are still there, then maybe you should go back. Because, I mean, a lot of us have been in the digital age.
Yeah.
If you're not with us, then no. But it's so unfair because I understand that people have families to cater for, people to look out for, to look after. And it can be very, very difficult. And you tend to do things that you never even thought you would ever do just because you want to keep that job.
Yeah.
And this is by no means like criticizing people's approach, because sometimes the hand that you're dealt with, you just have to play those cards that you never thought you would play.
Yeah.
And it's just sad. And I wish the world was a better place where people actually were more aware and like maybe had that self-confidence to leave a place and know themselves there. I understand that sometimes family dynamics and situations can just make you do things that you never thought that you should do. Now, I'm not by any means condoning it, because what is wrong is wrong.
It's wrong, yeah.
That's just the truth. It's wrong. And if you do decide to make that wrong choice, best believe your consequence is waiting for you on the other side.
Yeah.
So as long as you know what you're doing and you are ready to accept the consequence that comes out of it, baby girl, do it.
You say baby girl, do it. I was going to say, I think the ex I was going to say is there's that thing of visa scams. You know how, like, so I think that what I've experienced, or no, what I've noticed from conversations with people. Sorry, why is my trouser confused? Okay, sorry. So what I've noticed is there's the issue of slavery or modern day slavery, and there's the thing of visa scams. So as a lawyer, what practical tips would you say that people should be aware of or to look out for?
Anybody that is telling you to pay for work visa does not have your best interest at heart.
Bam.
I'm sorry.
Any black employer or
Anybody.
okay.
Anybody.
I just wanted to check.
Anybody
You
that's
say
asking
yellow,
you,
blue.
anybody that's asking you
Guy.
to pay
What the hell is wrong with you?
for visa, I'm sorry. You don't have your best interest at heart. First of all, it's illegal. It is illegal. If you go out, even when you go out, okay, do a simple Google search, or even go on UK website. They would, when you're doing the sponsor's license and you're checking the sponsor's
Nobody
license,
will do that.
and
People that are getting scammed to pay
No, hold
5K
on.
will not do a Google search.
I personally, when people come to me and say they got a COS from this and this, I'm like, what's the name of the company? There's a way I check to see if a company is really on the sponsor's list or if they are giving you something fake.
Yeah.
In fact, even to the point where I think the Home Office even released like this link where you can check.
Yeah, you can check
COS
it.
to see if it's valid
Yeah.
or not. But even before, and I think this,
They even have a
this
list
happened
you can just check.
because of like the visa scams and all of that. And that's why I said anyone that tells you to come and pay money, they don't have your best interest at heart.
Yes.
That's just
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying
and
like
you,
people
if
who...
you pay, you know. let's not pretend. You know that what you're doing is
It's wrong, yeah.
so don't come and say that you did not know. You knew, darling, because when you took that £9,000 and you decided to go and pay
That's
that
true.
employer, you knew exactly what you
I
were
was
doing.
going to let me just come in here. There are people from in Nigeria that don't know.
That's a different point entirely.
So wait. When I was saying it, I don't understand. Like, I just literally said it right now. Is this working? Sorry. Because I was like, when you do a Google search, some people would not even that they don't even have the access technology to think about doing a Google search. If they are, if they are gullible enough to be scammed for 9K, they will not think to do a Google search. It's when they come to you that, and I'm like, have you checked? And then I'm like, I didn't know I could check or something like that. Some people don't really know.
Let's even forget Google. Let's use common sense.
Wait first. Now the thing is, if you're in the UK, understandable. I feel like you should there's
true.
a level of awareness you should have. Especially if you came as a student, you've done graduate. After a while, you should know what is wrong. There are people, and I'm saying this genuinely, people that don't know shit. Somebody will just come and meet somebody. Because someone met my mom and was saying, do you know people that want to come abroad? My mom was like, yeah. I said, I will give you money. I said, I don't do. So that thing happens where you trust somebody, like maybe you're my auntie, and you just say, when there's an opportunity for you to go abroad, all you have to do is just give me £5,000, you'll get a job. You have no idea. No clue. You don't know shit. You just know people are paying. And I mean, if you're going as a student, you pay money anyway. So in your mind, they're just thinking, what you're paying for is the process. So they use that thing where they're taking advantage of people's lack of knowledge. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, that I get what you're saying, but there's also the...
I even want to talk
No,
about...
that's why I said that's valid. I said let's use common sense.
Yeah. I want to talk about the
If
UK
you want
people
to-
because you mentioned you're not in the
If
UK.
you want
There's some
to-
people who are
let's
just
think about like
okay, I'll wait for you to
practically.
finish.
Okay, I want to work for you, and you're asking me to pay to work for you.
People just see it as going abroad.
You're not even this. It's not even the employer that is coming to meet
It's
them.
people that will help them find
the
employer. That's what
middleman
they
is
say.
telling you. My point is sometimes we actually need to face things head on by ourselves. Now, once there are times when you need to use a middleman, it's not in all situations. You want to look for a job, and somebody said there's a job somewhere that is going to pay. I think I would even want to know who is the company. Abby, if you're going to say I'm going to work for somebody, there must be a company. I mean, the person must have a company, whatsoever. If you hear the name of the company, why don't you? Are you not curious enough to even know, okay, if I'm going to be working here in the UK, let me even go and check online about this company. Did you get? As I said, let's even use common sense. So if someone is going to come to you and say, "Well, I know somebody that is looking for this person and this one," you just give me £5,000 and you get the job. Okay, what's the name of the company? Who is the person? If you're making all these simple inquiries, just these simple inquiries alone should even let you even at least draw the deep. But like I said before, because we are so used to cutting corners, this is where you put it to me.
Yeah, people still don't know.
Some
people don't care. They're like, they just said.
You just said they don't care.
I'm saying this
like
from...
they don't know.
Not like they don't care about. I'm sorry. Not that they don't care about like what cutting corners or anything. They just have it in their mind that it's possible, because there are even situations, not even a visa related situation. Somebody just says, go to this man's office, he will give you a job. So you don't know the name of the company. That's just how it works in Nigeria.
Everything goes back to Mago now.
Let me. What I was going to say was, I know somebody, or I don't know somebody. I heard a story. Now, this person was told about the job. He knows the company. He googled the company. Now, this is somebody that, I mean, also we are saying it from an idea of education. Not everyone. I don't mean this in an offensive way. Not every Nigerian is educated to some levels. Yeah, some people know certain things, but they don't know some things. And there are some schools that you see the way that I mean, you've done NYC now. Sometimes I cannot even write their names. You're like, it's not the same school we went to. Like, it's not the same uni here. So now this person, he knows the company, he knows everything. And what he was told was, the money you are paying for is for flights. We are making things easy for you, flight accommodation, etc. Okay. It seems legit. Okay. The person comes here, he realizes, there's a legit company, but he has already paid for COS. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, these things happen. So I'm not saying that it is right. I'm just saying, it pisses me off when I hear things like this.
These things happen, and in your situation, like I said, like you've already explained, they gave the person that, okay, this money is going to be to your flight.
They broke down the line,
which is actually reasonable, as opposed to, I will give you a job, just pay me
5K. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but I will still even go back to now, even people who are not as knowledgeable as
even that person that this happened to. That person's situation, it's still rectifiable, and I'm going to tell you why. Because if somebody presented something to you and you have evidence of some sort, whether written, verbal evidence of what you said, you can actually use it to your advantage. Now, because the way the Home Office is now, the way they're acting now, they should have started. Anyways, we are getting there. So thank God. If somebody has been scammed of work. Now there's this decision lately that it was on the one of the legal updates I always get, where somebody was also promised to work overseas, and then when they came here there was no nothing. Work and everything, so they took the company to court, and it was found in their favor, and they basically said there was a promise for a job and all of that. So basically it worked out for the employee inside. Now there are legal measures that you can take if you have been legitimately scammed.
Oh no, please go on.
Let's have it. There are legal measures you can take if you've been legitimately scammed, and if you know that your the intention was not for you to be mago from the beginning. Do you understand? That one is a different situation than someone that they just said, give me 5K and you get a job.
That will not fly.
Come on.
It's not fly.
That's why I said no two situations are the same. You see how you've broken your own down, you've explained to me that I've gotten like a different kind of situation as opposed to the
ones that 5K. I'm wondering more about a UK person. Like you say, okay, for instance, if you're in UK, you understand. There are people who obviously genuinely understand that it's not right, but then out of desperation, the visa runs out and they don't have anything to go back to in Nigeria. So they've probably sold everything on loan, gotten things on loan, and if they're going back to Nigeria, they're obviously going to have to find something to pay back. And then that situation comes up.
Remember when I said baby girl? if you know when I said baby girl,
just know.
You knew what you were doing. You knew it had consequences. Now the consequence has come. Please, what can we do for you?
Because people,
do you
I've
want to do
seen
for you?
people, I've seen people.
She said, what
Someone,
do you
someone,
No.
What
Like
do you
this
want
thing.
me?
What do you want me to do for you? Was I there
Is it-
when you paid that money to that person? Was I there?
Oh my God.
When they rejected the
There
not
was-
work out? No, I have people that it has happened to personally. Like
Yeah.
that it has happened to where they went to pay for COS and it didn't work out. Everybody has a choice.
Wait, when you say it didn't work out, does it mean they didn't get the job or there was no?
Oh, then maybe even if they even got it,
Oh, no
their
shift.
visa, no shift,
Oh.
or home office got the employer and revoked
That
their
has
license.
happened to somebody because
Do you
this
understand?
particular
Or home
man
office got the
had
employer and revoked their
Broke
license.
the license.
These things happen.
this particular man
do you
had
understand?
what he would do is he had the license, so he would just obviously hike up the price and like pack people from
You think home
Nigeria.
office don't know what they are doing?
And then when they took his license, he just called them on his Zoom. That's what I'm going with. He just called them. I was like, okay, you've taken my license, guys. Do you? Literally.
What do you think
He
you
was
would do
like,
before?
Yeah.
and then these guys were just
Who do you
stuck.
think it will pay? Is it the person that's collected the money, or you that paid the money?
Because I
Who?
remember there
You
was.
think the person that collected the money has, my
Oh,
dear, you
please.
don't use our go pay for
Please,
mortgage.
Let's even break down this process because there are people who have so they do the whole pay this amount of money and then it will give you COS, you find your job. When you find the job, you have to send the money back to the employer and then
I don't understand.
They
Please,
pay
let
you
me-
back.
Let me to break.
Let me
That's
explain.
it.
Let me break it down because
So-
that's
So
is not working.
you know that if you're on, obviously as an employer, you're supposed to pay your employee a certain amount of money, and if they're on sponsorship, there's a threshold you're supposed
Yeah.
to reach.
Yeah.
Now, if you're not giving them job, there's no money for you to give them, right? So you tell them to go and look for the job outside.
and then they'll send
They
the
will not
money
give you the salary you're supposed to give them, so
Give
that you
them.
run it in
Yeah.
your payroll
and
and
then
you pay NI. Then you not give them the
then
rest.
give them the
I
rest.
understand.
That's the
Because
It
goal.
is
that's
a
what
madness.
happened to me. Let me tell you what I said. What happened to me.
Is that what you're telling us before?
I've heard things.
Are you free to talk about it now?
I've heard things in this life.
Things have happened. That's why even the Bible I said, "My people perish for
For lack of
knowledge." That Bible verse is the reason why God. I don't know why it's in the Bible. Knowledge, knowledge is my greatest asset. The ability to know, understand, and make a decision from what you know. You can't come and meet me for something and then be.
But you know what? You know
Because when see, I had this proposal given to me at some point in my career, and I went back home. It's the fact I went to go and think about it.
if you didn't know any better, it's fine. You
No,
understand?
but I went back home and I sat there and said, "Me, I want to work for you. You want to sponsor my visa, but you are telling me that you cannot pay me. So I will go and find the work so that I will not give you the money so that you can pay me. Hey, Joe, please help me understand. I don't. How is the math? The math is not even math.
That's it.
Because wouldn't there even be like a history
Because-
of the transaction of me sending it to you at some point? Because
If you don't pay me, what will happen? What will, if
That's
you not
the
if I not give you the money, and you don't pay me, what do I want to do?
like
Exactly,
obviously
what do
it
you
might
have
be
to
a different at a different point, but let's say at some point this company is now under investigation and there is now like footprints or something.
Cash now. What are you talking about?
So you go and meet the person and give them cash.
Yeah,
And cash
then they'll
is-
go and put it
be
deposit
fair, it's
in the
Nigerian,
bank. Your
so
name
it's
is
not
not
even-
my name. Your name is not there. So if you put anything in
People
the bank,
use
it's not put my
cash to
name.
get away with rubbish.
Yeah.
To be fair, that makes
People use
sense.
cash to get away with rubbish.
That makes
But
sense.
aside that, going back to that to what you just said, like
I guess me, I'm
everything-
just foolish enough.
I'm
I'll do
just telling you
transfer.
that everything.
Me, I'll do transfer.
Everything still boils down to common sense.
Yeah.
Because I want to work for you, but I'm the one that'll be paying you the money that you're supposed to be paying me when I'm working for you. You see, it's already like long.
But you know that
see,
some
when
people
something's already
would-
becoming long, just like it's not
Some
easy.
people would go through with all of this and then see it as a testimony that they've gotten a visa sponsorship.
As a testimony.
I heard of somebody
yeah.
who actually gave a testimony and then they were like, I just want to thank God that I have gotten my sponsorship.
Sponsor that you paid for.
Guy. But it was God that led the party.
It's God. Anyway, God is an all man. He's a forgiving God.
Yeah,
How am I to
forgiving
claim
God,
it? How am I to
exactly.
judge?
God is not a
beg you.
mago God.
I know they judge. I know they judge. Now you go and meet your God at the end of the day. No, because in the grand scheme of, like I mentioned, if anybody is asking you to pay for anything that
Moto, please come
should
closer
not-
to the mic, because it's things like this I don't usually want people to miss. Say it again.
if anybody is asking you to pay for something,
Closer. I'm kidding.
Don't worry,
to
don't
pay
worry.
for something that you should not be paying for, that person does not have your best interest.
Yeah.
There's nothing anybody can tell me. If something is supposed to be for free and someone is saying you have to pay for it, and then it goes back to the magomarucoism in Nigeria that we are used to.
Yeah, that we are
The
used to.
cutting corners. I think coming here really broadened my mind to more. I've learned a lot of rubbish
Structure.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
and nonsense from the fact that even people now think, and it's so bad because even now, people think bad is the norm and good is the bad.
Yeah,
Like,
so it's like
I even just thought of something because
Are
you
you
know
okay?
that thing you talked about, and you're like everybody should actually know how to apply for their visa and stuff. When we completed the global talent visa, and a couple of people now heard, and then they were like, okay, I think I have all the documents and I can do all of that. We sent them the link and we said, go through this process, because that's exactly what we did. We just read
now they
what we
want you to be
needed
applying
ahead.
for them.
They now said, no, now just do it for us. But we're like, read through the link. You can see, you will see everything. They're like, no, just do it. And we're like, no, actually, like it's different if you say, okay, you have been successful. Just check and see whether I have everything. That's different. But this one, they're like, I don't want to look. Just apply for us.
it's also. Yeah, I think it's also partly.
and that's what agents do.
Yeah.
They take advantage
They
of
take
people's
advantage of that
laziness.
because I know of this is something even recent I dealt with where an agent did an application for someone and the application didn't go through. It was rejected the first time. Then the person went to agent again. to
Okay,
do
no,
it.
that's not me, sorry.
The second time it was rejected again.
The same agent.
Then the
There
person
must be
asked
something wrong.
come and meet me.
Ah.
And I
Wait, did the person know you since and they know that you do this thing? Okay.
I think it was a referral from someone. The person came to meet me, so I'm gonna charge you my consultation fee. Sorry, I'm not gonna do it for free. If you can go and pay agents, why can't you pay me?
Yes.
If you can pay agents, come and pay lawyer.
Pay agent
Because-
twice, by the way.
Twice, not once, twice. And then you don't. And what annoys me, you come and meet me and say you want me to do it for free. I'm sorry, darling. It's not gonna happen. You either pay.
I really like to see you at work, honestly.
Oh, you don't want to see my work. I get a lot of people who are like, Omotolu, why are you like this? They always say I have a lawyer attitude when I'm doing my work.
Which is good, which is good.
You have this lawyer attitude when you're talking to me, when you're in your law zone, you speak in a lawyer thing. I'm like, choose one. Do you want Omotolu the friend or Omotolu the lawyer? You can't have both. Because when you are very boomy to the other side, I need to maintain composure and steeze in that lane. Or the other way. So let's know what we're working with. So this person,
Do I have
so
steeze, by
going
the
back,
Sorry.
going back to the story.
Sorry,
So the person
sorry.
came to me and then I looked at the application and I said, sorry, I'm very confused. Who did this application for you? Like, oh, they gave it to agents. They then gave it to them to look at it. But they were like, oh, no, don't know how to do it. Don't know how to do it. Oh, that there's anything the agents want to go and do this. The agent should do it. And the agent did it. And the thing did not work. And then you're complaining. Bro, they came to meet you to look at what they wanted to submit before they submit. You said that no, the agent should do it because they know what they are doing.
Oh, I just had a question. Sorry.
And when
Okay.
and
I'll
when
ask
the
it
person
after.
came to me, and when I now spotted what the issue was, I said they made a mistake. No, you made a mistake, not the agent. I'm blaming you. You.
No, Louis, really.
I'm sorry, you made the mistake because these agents came to meet you to look at what they were
What
doing.
they're doing.
If you had looked at it, you probably would have spotted the issue and then you would have known that, oh, there was a problem. But you said, no, you don't know how to do it. Why don't you? It's your application. Do you think if they reject it, it's the agent's name that is on the refusal? Are you joking? If you're going to pay somebody to do your work, the least you can do is to check that they are doing it correctly.
Yeah.
That is literally the bare minimum. Nobody's asking you to do it. They've done it. They just want you to see and
check.
confirm.
And I think the worst thing about refusals is no matter when you're applying next, you now have to start recording. How many refusals have you had? 5.
Exactly.
2022. God, I hate that thing.
The person that came and said, what can we do? I looked at the application.
You have 2 red cards.
It wasn't, you see, the 2 red cards is not even the issue. It's the fact that the first one and the second one carry 2 different information. So I'm here like, I don't understand. What can I do? I just stood there and I'm like, I had to take a minute.
I'm not a miracle worker.
Because I'm really not a miracle worker, to be fair. There's only so much I can do.
Yeah.
And this is damaged goods to begin with. So I need to just figure out how we can work around it. You come to meet me for a solution, and I will give you a solution if I find that there is one. Or I will tell you the blatant truth. I think one thing about me is when people come to me, I'm very, very practical in how I advise them. And I give them the pros and the cons of each of the advice. So if you have option A, advantage of option A, disadvantage of option A, option B, advantage, disadvantage. Pick one. It's your choice. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm like, oh, wait, what do I think I should do? I can't tell you what to do because it is not my application. Yeah. If anything happens, it's you it's going to affect. Yeah. It's not going to be me. But it's good for you to have your options. It's you. It's good for you to know and have that knowledge. I have passed on that knowledge to you. Now, what do you want? And whatever you choose, best believe, be ready and be satisfied with the consequence. Some have lesser consequences. Some have greater ones. It's up to you to choose which one you are comfortable with. This is where freedom of choice comes into play. Everything in this world that we do, we have free will. God has given us free will from the beginning, from the day He created man on earth. He gave free will to man. And that's our greatest asset. The ability to choose and to choose well. Whether or not it will work out, I don't know what will happen tomorrow. I can make a visa application today. I don't know if it's going to be granted. I'm not the home office that makes the decision. I can do my best, but I cannot guarantee an 100% result. I can only tell you prospects. This has a 90% chance of being accepted or a 90% chance of not being accepted. But I can't tell you 100% what's going to happen. Yeah. Do you understand? Nobody can ever guarantee anything in this life. Nobody. So it's just for you to know and get your options correct. And you see agents. See, I'm just going to say, don't use agents.
Please wait. On that agent, I have a question.
To say it.
You are a lawyer, right? Yes. Sorry, that was a stupid question. But that was not my question. Has there ever been a scenario where like an immigration solicitor or like somebody who is an expert in this becomes an agent?
Well, I don't know of any. I'm certainly not going to be an agent. Never. I'm a solicitor already. Why do I want to be an agent? I mean, why would you want to be a solicitor and then end up being an agent? I don't get it.
I mean,
unless if you're moving to another country and you're not guiding people in the process.
Yeah.
But best believe that anybody that's a solicitor somewhere and guiding people in the process will guide people in the process that they know. Do you understand? Because if I've had experience maybe in the UK and I moved back to Nigeria and I'm helping people with maybe visa application and all of that, I would explain it the same way I'll be explaining to people that I was having in the UK. Okay. I wouldn't be doing Canada application. I won't be doing US application. Bro, I've not been there before.
Because it's not just a one size fits all.
Exactly. Yeah. Because I have that knowledge and experience in the UK, I'll be able to use that.
I think that's the problem with agents. They just say, I help with visas. Like, but each country has a different kind of visa application. They
have different like, I know when it comes to immigration, for me personally, I think Canada is the worst. The time that they take to answer you is ridiculous. I'm sorry.
I'm going to be the accurate timekeeper.
No. Yeah, we know.
We have we have a myth. Okay. Something I want you to debunk. Like, is it true or is it not true? Okay. And we must make shots. Okay. Shots. I've learned the lawyers talk.
Don't worry, yes or no?
Yes that was very compliment.
No, we talk.
No, I don't mean it in a bad way.
But so like, rude, by the way. So rude.
I didn't mean it in a rude way. So
I can be rude too. So trust me.
No, I wasn't even being rude. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine. So there's the question, and then there's also something that someone sent. They want you to advise, right? So and we have just 5 minutes, so I want us to do both of them. That's what I was trying to communicate. Right. Yeah. So first question: are immigrants coming to steal the jobs in the UK? That's
even me, I'm laughing.
Like, my eyes are already giving you like which immigrants coming to the job? Which job, please? Okay. Which of the jobs?
What are you saying? No.
In care, sorry.
Jobs in care. Darling, if you don't want to clean somebody's butt, they don't apply. The people that want to do it are the ones that apply and the ones getting it.
Exactly.
To be fair,
I know
it actually is the immigrants doing it. So
But my point is, why are you complaining over somebody doing a job that you don't want to do?
You don't want to do or that you're not even qualified to do. Yeah.
You don't even want to do
You
it.
don't want
Let's
to
start
do
from
it.
there. Even qualification, let's forget qualification now. You don't want to do it. And somebody that wants to do it has applied for the job legitimately and they've gotten it. What is the issue?
Fair.
Yeah, that's a you problem, darling.
I love the attitude.
It's not an immigrant problem.
Very
It's a-
demure.
it's a you problem.
Okay, so second one, the question that we got was, how can somebody bring their unmarried partner as a dependent
In the UK, outside of the UK.
in the UK?
Okay, so for that one, if you wanted your unmarried partner as a dependent, there's this rule where it's a 2-year rule. So you must have been in a relationship for about 2 years and shown that you have basically been in a relationship for 2 years. So there's also one that says that you have to have lived together and all of that. But that one about living together is not a compulsory thing. It's actually optional. Because you can explain why you're not living together. Maybe because your religion does not permit it, or your culture doesn't permit it. You can
Or
explain
you just
that.
live in different cities.
Or you
work
live in
together,
different
yeah.
cities because of your work. Exactly. Those are reasonable
Valid,
explanations and
yeah.
valid explanations. If you can show any of that means that you guys, are in a relationship, pictures of trips you've taken together.
Take pictures. Jesus Christ.
Take pictures, guys. Why would you even be in a relationship and not take pictures? What's wrong with
I'm
you?
going to say something short. I was explaining to my colleagues about the whole dependent visa, and I was not saying that I had to do like so many pictures. It was like a whole proper PDF file I did of all our dates, of like everything, and then she was like, "Damn, that means if I was applying for this visa, I would not have got it because she never takes pictures with her guy. They've been together for 20 years." And she's like, not one picture we have. You only have one from when she eloped. And then you're like, oh, let's take a picture on the boat. And then they did. So,
Question, is it true that they ask for screenshots of chats?
it's not.
You can put it there if you don't have.
Yes.
The thing is that the information that you put there depends on your circumstance. It actually depends on your circumstance because there are some times when you don't have pictures but you have chats.
Yeah.
And then you have to put chats.
For me, that was what happened because I had pictures, but then I had to show that he was moving to another city and we're still not living together. So I was just like, oh, babe, this place is too far from this place. So that section of the chat just made sense. And I just like took a screenshot and just
It's not. They
proved
don't.
that, yeah.
Nobody wants to screenshot your chats. I mean, you just need to show just enough to show that you are in a relationship.
Okay.
If you show that, then also, if you can't live together because of work or you are geographically located in a place that doesn't allow you to live together, show your own tenancy agreement.
Tenancy agreement,
Bring his own
yes.
tenancy
Yes.
agreement. And then
Employment letter, everything.
letter is, in fact, letter writing, I tell us in school. See, let me tell you something.
Formal letter.
That's one thing that I know that my English teacher did well. Teach me how to
letter
write a
writing.
letter. Because letters have a way to capture things in a very condensed way that makes sense. If you can do a very good background of information, on this date, we started dating. This date, we went to this, first date. See attached. Letter J. This date, we went to this. Evidence. For every single thing that you're writing, if you have evidence of it, you're good.
Okay, that makes sense. So now we have less than 1 minute. What final advice would you like to give?
Don't use
viewers?
agent.
That's everything. That's everything she wants to say.
Do your application by yourself. You can do it. And if you don't know how to do it, consult a lawyer.
A lawyer is better than
Seriously.
an agent. Yeah.
You're better off using a lawyer than using an agent because you can actually, if you did an application, let me just give you this cheat sheet. If you did an application, the lawyer did not do it here for you. Do you can actually sue that lawyer
Okay.
and report that lawyer to the SRA?
Oh, we can also agents.
Where?
Wow.
Lawyer, where?
Wait.
No, lawyers have insurance. There's like as a lawyer, you have an insurance, and if you can say that the lawyer's work was the reason why, you can report the lawyer to the SRA. Please, if you report to me on your own,
cut out this place as a very important
don't worry.
Instagram reel.
Do you not trust me?
you can report the lawyer to the SRA, especially if you feel like
that's
lawyer has already
interesting.
done. You can hold them accountable. That's the reason why they are lawyers, because you can hold them accountable. But which agent from where? Is it the one in Nigeria that you want to go hold accountable?
Okay, thank you, everybody.
Don't use agents. So what's up for me?
All right, thank you so much, Omotolu. Thank you so
This was
much.
such a wholesome episode,
And
honestly.
and very helpful. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Thank
you.
you.
You're welcome, guys. Thanks for inviting
Is there
me.
any time for closing? Bye bye, everybody. We are going.